I promise you that this job is worthy of being your life's work. For years, you've worked insanely hard. You've sacrificed your social lives, relationships, and pulled who knows how many all-nighters. I am in awe of what you've done, and well, you've dedicated yourselves to helping others and to making their lives better and healthier and longer, and sometimes saving them altogether. Some people, of course, you won't be able to save, but every day you will be actively and specifically making this world a better place. And that's something a lot of people talk about, but you won't need to talk about it because you do it, and you'll be doing it, and you have my respect, my admiration, and my gratitude for that. Medical care is something that we take for granted. Medicine is magic for adults, and it is magic that's made possible. Well, you will make that possible for other parents. And as doctors, you will have not only the opportunities to speak out, but also the authority to speak out. And I hope that you will have the courage to, and I know you will. Because you didn't become doctors to help people who have the right insurance or can cover the copays. You got into this to help other people based on need, and you deserve a support system that lets you do that regardless of our national circumstances. Make no mistake, you should still make a lot of money for doing it. There's no reason that shouldn't happen. You deserve it for working so hard and eating so much ramen all these years, and not even the top ramen, the bottom ramen. You deserve every penny you get. But do be kind, be compassionate, caring and understanding. Teach your patients. Doctor means teacher, right? Teach the techs and the students. Handle your fellow humans gently. And listen, that's really all we want, is we want a doctor to listen and act like he or she cares. We don't expect you to have all the, we do expect you to have all the answers. And by the way, after all the money you spent on school, you should have some of the answers, for sure. But if you don't, just fake it. We don't know what you're talking about. Just use words like dysphagia, and we will nod. And my final piece of advice is this, is to take care of yourselves. You're going to be saddled with a lot of stress, taking care of others. People depend on you for their well-being and their lives. You'll be dealing with frightened, sometimes angry patients. The life you've chosen is consequential. You've been given the privilege of seeing people who were a few moments ago complete strangers, undressed and sharing secrets they've never shared with anyone else. And sometimes you have to give them terrible news. It's a stressful job, being responsible for other people's lives, and most of your marketing friends and your writer friends and your lawyer friends are not going to understand it. So lean on each other, because all of you will, in the next 3 to 7 years, have a hard time. It will be hard. Doctors need doctors too. Take care of each other and find a way to make time for yourself. Thank you for listening. Thank you for devoting your lives to this noble profession. Thank you for all the hard work you've done and the hard work you're going to do. Nothing is more important than this. I promise you that this job is worthy of being your life's work. Thank you for helping others. And I don't know when the peace sign became fight on, but fight on.
I came here to remind you that when people laugh at your visions and ideas, it's only because they don't have their own visions and ideas around what they're supposed to do with their life or their careers. People that don't have any dreams for themselves, they tend to be dream killers. People that don't have their own visions, they become vision killers. They want nothing more than to talk you out of your own visions. They don't have dreams for themselves. They don't have any hopes They're hopeless, they're uninspired, unmotivated. They have no dreams. They have nothing that they're ambitious about. But I want to remind you to continue to dream and dream big. And understand that your family and friends and loved ones, in most cases, boyfriends, girlfriends, they will be the first to try and talk you out of your dreams, your visions, and ideas as to what you're supposed to do with your life. They will say, who wants you when you've already had 2 or 3 kids? Who wants you when you put on all that weight? Who wants you when you're looking like this and been through this and been through that? Nobody's interested in you. Nobody's checking for you. They'll laugh at you. They'll call you names because they have no dreams. They have no hunger for success. They don't have an appetite. They don't want it. I can't help myself. I want to win. Only those that can see the invisible can do the impossible. You have to be able to see what doesn't exist in order to be able to pull off or achieve what in most people's minds seems to be impossible. Only those that can see the invisible, being able to see what's not there. What is your vision? What is your idea? What was that God-sent dream? Only those that can see the invisible can do what seems to be impossible. You have to be relentless. You have to never let off the gas, never stop, never quit. Never allow anyone to talk you out of the dream, the vision, and ideas that God has sent you. And understand that for every level, there's another devil. It is the devil's job to create challenges, obstacle courses, and issues and conflicts, insecurities, fear, sending people to talk you out of your mission. Because he wants to put you to a test. But I can tell you now, I piss the devil off every day because I just don't stop. Do it. Do it. I believe in you.
How many people are questioning whether or not you're smart enough for medical school? Yeah. Welcome to the club. But guess what? I guarantee you that you're all smart enough. You don't have to be smart to do well in medical school. You just have to work really, really, really hard. There's nothing magical about learning medicine. It's just a lot of information. So get that doubt out of your head, because I guarantee you you're smart enough. No matter where you are in this process, no matter what you've had to overcome in this process, that you can do it, that you can become a physician. You can do it if you want to. That being a doctor is too stressful. So the constant worry of other people's well-being is in your hands, right? Oh my God, if I screw up, they're gonna die. That sucks. That doesn't go away, right? There's this thought, this imposter syndrome, right? Like I shouldn't be here. I'm not good enough to be here. That doesn't go away either. Sorry. But you do better at dealing with it because you know you should be there. Right? The first time you get an email in your inbox going, congratulations, we want to invite you for an interview. You go, woohoo! I get an interview. Wait, is that for me? But then you get that interview invite, you're there, and you show up on interview day, and you look at everyone else going, oh my God, they look so much smarter than I do. They're dressed so much nicer. I shouldn't be here. I don't think I should be here. And then you show up your first day of medical school and you're like, oh my God, all of these people are brilliant. I shouldn't be here. And you show up your first day of internship, oh my God, I'm not smart enough to take care of patients, I'm gonna kill them all. It never ends. But it's an amazing career, and you have so much impact on people's lives. How many of you have been told that you should have a plan B? Have a plan B, you got a C in Orgo, you got a C in chemistry, there's no way you can get into medical school, you should start thinking about a different thing. How many people have been told that? How many women in here have been told, why do you want to be a doctor? It's so much work, you don't have time to have a family, just go be a nurse. Yeah. Don't listen to those stupid people. Don't let anyone else's considerations about you and your journey stop you. If this is what you want, do it. So I acknowledge you all for being here, wanting to go down this path, even knowing, right? Knowing that there's a lot of physician burnout, knowing that it's hard, knowing that every step of the way you're questioning yourself, you're doubting yourself. It's so much easier to go to your plan B. And I encourage you not to have a plan B. Because with that plan B hanging out there, you are more distracted not going to your plan A. And so you're only proving to yourself by having a plan B that you can't get your plan A. So all of your plan Bs should be continuing to support plan A. Obviously, everyone's life situation is different. You have to feed a family, you have to put a roof over your head, you have to pay your bills, whatever it is, do that. All in support of plan A. If you continue to go through this journey and it's what you want, even if you fail a class, even if you bomb the MCAT, welcome to the club, even if you get rejected from medical school the first time you apply, if this is what you want, then do it. It's a long journey. And 1 year or 2 years at this point in your journey, in the grand scheme of things, has zero implications for your career as a physician. But being a physician is an amazing career if you want to do it.